If your conscious core essence is in the 23 or your personality sun, we have splitting apart or assimilation. You will have one of these three incarnation crosses. So the right angle cross of explanation, juxtaposition of assimilation, the left angle cross of dedication. Now, as you see, the 4323 here, it actually creates a channel. That channel between the ajna or the conceptualization and the throat or communication and action. So at the purest point of this is actually about explaining oneself. And it's an essential ingredient for individuals. The individual circuitry needs to be able to explain itself. It takes on this mutation, and then it's got to bring it out to the collective. It's got to bring it out and allow for that mutative energy to permeate out through the collective. So collective awareness includes all the things that are established that we are familiar with and already accept. But the moment that you have individuality, you have concepts and expressions and whatever that are going to be new. They're going to be mutative. So now the first time that you hear them, they can sound very bizarre. Because the first time an individual tries to explain her knowing to you, it can come out sounding very bizarre. The individual has this kind of mechanism in them that forces them to repeat it. So the 4323 repeats. It will repeat its individual mutation until finally somebody says, oh yeah, I heard that before. So this is someone who is going to perfect that repetition right in your face. They're going to keep on insisting and persisting with what their knowing is in the hopes that you hear it enough that you'll get it. And in common practice, what happens is that they get louder and they get louder and they get louder until someone hears them. So it's about forgiving these people because they need to repeat. That's just how they are built. The right angle cross is on their own, they're on their own trip. They're self-absorbed. But what you'll notice is that they don't have to repeat it. It just happens because people come to them, they bump into them, and they continuously pull out this mutative energy. Now, if we look at the juxtaposition of assimilation, this is where we try to assimilate the information and we try to fit in the information through our social skills. But in doing that through social skills, they have difficulty getting individual mutation across because they pay the price of allowing others to dictate the terms. Individuals do this a lot. They let the collective belief system, they let the collective opinions stifle their individual expression. So what you want to do is allow for these juxtaposition cross of assimilation. Just listen to them. Let them repeat, let them repeat, let them repeat. All too often we ostracize them, we divorce them, we try to get them out of our lives because that's what they are designed to do. They're designed to repeat. Now when we get to the left angle cross of dedication, what happens here is that these people become the great teachers because they become dedicated to telling the same thing to the same people over and over and over. So one of the ways to attract wealth, especially with this left angle cross, is to become a teacher. Because you are able to repeat and repeat and repeat so that basically the individual mutation becomes a collective embraced energy. So in any one of these particular gates, being a teacher would benefit. Any kind of teacher, whatever it is that you need to repeat and repeat and repeat. So you have a curriculum and you repeat it over and over and over to bring the mutation to those that require it. So play around with that. See what kind of wealth comes up for you after you've walked through the 16 weeks in this purpose-driven wealth formula.